Keep telling yourself that, loser.
Loser, 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 loser.
Oh man, I feel so bad for the Snyder cult, bro. They are just going through their depression stage, bro. The 4 stages of grief. They are more depressed than me finding out my favorite Ava Adams video has been blocked on Pornhub.com. So now they have been trying to just use any kind of mental gymnastics that they can to make us believe that Zack Snyder has not given up on the Snyderverse. And of course, you have dumbass YouTubers constantly saying, well, hold on. Zack Snyder says that there's still hope. There is no hope. Zack Snyder clearly said from his own mouth that it's over. Snyderverse is done. And James Gunn, even though he's friends with Zack Snyder, he's not greenlighting the Dark Knight Returns adaptation, and he's not greenlighting the Snyderverse anytime soon. So let's put a kibosh on that. So now they're claiming that Scott Stuber, who is the head of Netflix, he's like, hey, hold on a second, bro. The Snyderverse can absolutely happen on Netflix. And here's what he had to say. This is from the Hollywood Reporter article. But a certain segment of the Snyder fandom, it's not the Snyder fandom, it's the Snyder cult. The Snyder fandom I am part of, we're normal human beings. The Snyder cult are delusional fucktards. They're claiming they have pushed the idea of Netflix somehow buying the rights to the Snyder DC movies and continuing that universe. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Netflix's head of film, Scott Stuber, had heard those rumors. Like what? There were rumors. And while he didn't throw cold water on them, politely acknowledged the obvious, telling THR that's always tricky because you don't own it. Let me say that again. You don't own it. You don't own the IP. Who owns the IP? Oh, that's right. Warner Brothers. Now, is Warner Brothers gonna sell off their most valuable IP in Batman, Superman, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Justice League, Beyond, and so forth? You're out of your fucking mind. He went on to continue. But he did say that there was a possibility that Snyder's DC movies could end up on the platform. Obviously, we would like to license it at some point, Super said. We'd love to have it on so that fans can experience more Zack. The more Zack we have, the better we are. Now, when Scott Stuber says he would love to have more Snyder movies, he's referring to Man of Steel, BVS, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is why I think that's why, the Justice League 2017 version is on Netflix, and rightfully so. It should not ever be on Netflix or Amazon or any streaming platform because that movie is a fucking curse to the soul. So yes, I would love for Zack Snyder's Justice League to be on Netflix because that is Zack's true film. So now they took that portion of, we would love to have Zack. The more Zack, the better. They took that portion of his statement and then somehow made it seem like, well, you see, obviously that means the Snyderverse is going to continue. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Kill yourself.
I love how the Snyder cult likes to pick and choose statements, right? Clearly, this article says, hey, the Snyderverse is not happening on Netflix. We don't own the IP, so that's never going to happen. But, he did say the more Zack we have, the better. So clearly, that's a clear indication that somehow, some way, in the year 3049, we will finally get the Snyderverse on Netflix. We won. You can clearly see where the gap of logic ends. Like, again, these people are delusional. It's sad. It's pathetic. And of course, you have YouTubers, DC YouTubers, like Aaron Retard Fisher, like Our Bullshit News, constantly trying to feed the narrative of it. Oh, well, you see that there's a pattern here. Hold on a second, Jimbo. Something's cooking. Yeah, your fucking brain is cooking, bro. Oh, these people are just like, they are the worst. And of course, we, the smart fans, we know this is a non-story. We know there is nothing here. But of course, the Snyder cultists, they're delusional. They're like, oh, hold on a second. Everything as long as we cherry pick what we want to hear, what they are trying to tell us, and I don't know who they are, and I don't know who they are trying to tell you, but obviously they're telling you shit. It's just sad. It really is. It's sad. It's pathetic, and it's just weird now at this point. Like now it's just weird. It's like these, like, they're just far gone, bro. They are just gone. And again, I said this before in the previous video. This is what happens when you just put when your whole life is on one thing, the Snyderverse, and when that shit ends, you don't know how to live anymore. Like your brain malfunctions. Like, what? I can't compute. Snyderverse is over. I can't compute. I don't know what to do with my life anymore. And but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So clearly, no, there's nothing happening here. This is a non-story. When Scott Stuber says that we want more Zack Snyder, he means we want more Rebel Moon. If that's successful, we just have to wait and see. That means we want more Army of the Dead. If that's successful, we have to wait and see. We want whatever. We are in the Zack Snyder business on Netflix. That's it. Which means no DC. So that's it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord. This is Zack. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Again, this is a non-story. This is a non-story. Like, when people are saying, well, hold on, there's more here. Well, like, more where? Like, what the fuck are you talking? There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Unless James Gunn, and by the way, have you ever noticed that none of these fucking dumbasses tag James Gunn? They always say, well, Zack wants this. Zack wants to do this. It doesn't matter what fucking Zack says or does. He doesn't own the IP. He doesn't own the Snyderverse. The Snyderverse is not an IP. It doesn't matter what Zack Snyder says. What matters is what James Gunn says. So why don't you stop being bitches and tag James Gunn? Tag James Gunn and say, hey, is the Snyderverse returning? And I think you'll be curious on what his answer is. Oh, but you won't tag James Gunn because you fucking know damn well what the answer is. But again, living in a state of delusion, you don't want to hear the answer. You don't want to hear, no, it's not happening. So you want to live in a fucking fantasy land, which is great for you. But for the rest of us who live in fucking reality, you guys are being mocked and being made fun of. And it's sad. It's pathetic. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Go fuck yourself.